was one little turkey hiding in the hay, and it wasn't found till Thanksgiving Day. Turkey, turkey in the yard, you better run away. Farmer's sons will look for you before Thanksgiving Day. Do not gobble quite so loud and don't go near your pen. Quiet down and hide your head, he'll never find you then. Came a poem by Annette Wynn, and all in a word describing the joys of Thanksgiving. The pilgrims came across the sea and never thought of you and me, and yet it's very strange the way we think of them Thanksgiving Day. We tell their stories old and true of how they sailed across the blue and found a new land to be free, and built their homes quite near the sea. Every child knows well the tale of how they bravely turned the sail and journeyed many a day and night to worship God as they thought right. The people think that they were sad and gray. I'm sure that they were glad they made Thanksgiving Day. That's fun. We thank the pilgrims, everyone. Tea for time to be together. Turkey talk and tangy weather. Age for harvest stored away. Home and hearth and holiday. A for autumn's frosty art and abundance in the heart. N for neighbors and November. Nice things, new things to remember. K for kitchens, kettles, spoons. Kinfolks all expected soon. S for sizzle, sights and sounds, and something special that abounds. That spells thanks for the joy of living and a jolly good Thanksgiving.
We'll be telling you by using the alphabet.
S for America. Many years ago, the pilgrims came to America. B is for big. They sailed on big ships the Mayflower.
C is for courage. It took courage to cross the ocean. D is for danger. There were many dangers.
E is for eat. When they landed, the pilgrims needed food to eat. F is for forest. They looked for fresh food in the forest. G is for gather. They gathered seeds and berries to eat. H is for hard. The first winter in America was long and hard. I is for ill. Many of the pilgrims became ill. J is for joy. When spring finally came, it was a time of joy. K is for kind. One day, a kind Indian came to the pilgrim village. L is for light. He liked the pilgrims and wanted to help them.
M is for more. Soon more Indians came. N is for night. They showed the pilgrims how to play corn.
All is for one. One of the Indians was called Squanto. He is their special friend. P is for peace. The Indians and pilgrims agreed to live in peace. Q is for quail. Together they hunted quail and turkey. R is for ready. They would be ready for the coming winter. S is for summer. At summer's end, the pilgrims want to have a feast. T is for thanks. They have plenty of food and many new friends. They want to give thanks. U is for us. Join us, they said to the Indians. Join us in a big feast of Thanksgiving. B is for very. It will be a very special holiday. W
and gave thanks. What a wonderful Thanksgiving day.
Among the many things for which we are thankful is the freedom to choose where we will be educated. We truly thank our parents, relatives, and friends for the opportunity to attend this Christian school. We thank God for good minds that help us learn about His world. The fourth grade will now present a choral reading entitled Geography, just as good.
Some think we know none of it, but we'll show how much we know. In fact, we'll prove we love it. The continents, we know all 7. Let's hear them if that's so. Antarctica, Australia, down 5 to go. North America, South America, Asia, Europe too. Africa, that says them all. But wait, now we'll show you the states. There are 50 of them. We'll stand here and list them, count them as we say them, to be sure we haven't missed them. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas,
California, Colorado, Connecticut. Oh my job.
Florida, Georgia, Hawaii,
Idaho and Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas. 15 done. Oh boy.
Kentucky, Tennessee, Louisiana, Maine,
Maryland and Delaware, they're all here in my brain.
Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, Michigan, and of course,
Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Iowa, Horace. Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, 20 more to go.
New Hampshire, Vermont, New Jersey, New Mexico. New York, North Carolina, North Dakota too.
Ohio, Oklahoma, 10 more and we're through.
Oregon, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and
South Dakota, Texas, Utah, almost to the end.
Virginia, Washington, West Virginia too.
Wisconsin and Wyoming.
There! We said them all for you. Geography. Can you believe it? Some think we never learned it, but we get A's and lots of praise. Now clap if you think we've earned it. I was walking that ribbon highway. I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Islands, from redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. To the Lord, all ye lands, serve the Lord with gladness. Come before His presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord He is God. It is He that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are His people, and the sheep of His pastures. Enter into His gates with thanksgiving, and into His courts with praise. Be thankful unto Him, and bless His name. For the Lord is good, His mercy is everlasting, and His truth endureth through all generations.
Tags of men of angels that have not love, I'm only a resounding gong or a plain cymbal. But I have the gift of prophecy to fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and have a faith that can move mountains, but have no love on me. If I give all I possess to the poor, and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs.
Rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, and endureth all things.
Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away.
For we know in part, and we prophesy in part, but when perfection comes, the imperfect disappear. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put all childish ways behind me.
Now we see but a poor reflection in the mirror, then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, as I am fully known.
Now these three remain, faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love.
The second, third, and fourth will be presenting a play, The Thanksgiving Nightmare by Janet Wilson. Boy, am I sleepy, and am I full too. But how I love Thanksgiving turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie. Yum, yum. I sure hope Mom doesn't miss his drumstick, and I sure hope she doesn't discover that I ate another piece of pumpkin pie before I came to bed either. I guess I'll eat this in bed.
What do you think we ought to do with him?
I say let's pop him. That's what he did to our lives. Just pop them and ate them. That's what he did.
I have a better idea. I say let's mash him. When I think of all my relatives he ate, I get ill. He loves mashed potatoes. Put lots of gravy on them, please, he says. I think mashing is exactly what he needs.
Now I say let's crack him. It gives me the shivers to think of how many of my relatives he ate.
My idea is to bake him. What's Thanksgiving without pumpkin pie? He said to his mother only yesterday. She was planning to have ice cream for dessert, but no, he had to have pumpkin pie.
I wonder how he'd like to be peeled. Do you know how many of my relatives he's eaten? Not just today, he eats them every day.
Now, friends, wait a minute. You all have good ideas, and I sympathize with you. Nothing like a good old drumstick. I've heard him say more times than I like to remember. But don't you think we should give him a fair trial? Everybody deserves that.
Probably you're right, but it's hard to be fair to him. Like today when he was eating some of my relatives, he had the nerve to complain that they were too bitter. Not enough sugar, told his mother.
And they were the sweetest little birds I ever knew. There. Don't cry. Mine didn't suit him either. He poured gravy on them until they were completely smothered. Makes it taste better, he said. You can imagine how it made me feel.
It seems to be a habit with him. Nothing suits him as it is. You should see him sprinkle salt and butter on my relatives after he's popped them.
Well, we're wasting time, and we seem to be getting nowhere. Maybe Turkey Gobbler's right. Perhaps we should give him a fair trial.
Oh, all right. I agree. Let him make a good judge.
I propose Turkey Gobbler be the judge.
Yes. You be the judge, Turkey Gobbler.
If you're sure you want me, but that will leave the rest of you to be the jury and help me decide his fate. Shall we have the trial right here?
This seems as good a place as any.
Please, everyone sit down. Let the prisoner be brought in.
What is it? Who are you? What do you want?
Freddy Burns, get up right away.
No, I don't want to. Go away, please. I don't know who you are.
Freddy Burns, get up upstairs!
Oh, all right. I don't have to, no.
Who are you? How do you know my name? Freddy Burns, we have brought you before us to give you a fair trial before we sentence you. Sentence me? What have I done? You will know in due time. Are you prepared to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I always tell the truth. That is almost all.
Since I knew it'd be no use, how can we believe him?
Oh, I'll tell you the truth. Honestly, I will. Just ask me anything. Very well. What day is this? Thanksgiving Day, of course. I thought everyone knew that. And what did you do today? Let's see. I ate my breakfast. Then I watched my mother stuff the turkey. You did what? I watched my mother stuff the, remember your promise, stuff the what? Stuff the turkey. And after the turkey was stuffed, what did you do? We put it in the oven.
Shut Shine, shine!
Go on. What happened after that? I went outdoors to play. That's the first thing you said in your favor. How long did you stay outside? Until my mother called me for dinner. And what did you have for dinner besides my poor brother, of course? Mashed potatoes with gravy.
See, I told you so. Mashed potatoes is gravy. Please, lots of gravy. It makes the potatoes taste so good. Well, they're no good without it.
Go on. What else did you have? Cranberry sauce. Not much of it. It's too bitter.
They say, isn't there enough of Jesus Joe cranberries on? So no one call them bitter.
That isn't all that you had, was it? No, I had some pumpkin pie, too.
I knew he'd end up with that. I just knew it. Oh, here's a spoon, so that didn't you have something else?
Well, not much of it. Only some nuts, apples, popcorn later on in the afternoon.
He says not much, only some apples and popcorn. And nuts! That's all he had! Shine, shine, shine!
What are you going to do with me? We don't know yet. We'll have to talk it over first. Freddie Burns, we have heard the evidence, and we find the prisoner guilty.
No, don't find me guilty.
And we sentence you to roasting. Mother and Dad.
Oh,
Who is gone, Freddie?
oh, pretty good with his friends.
Sure they've gone.
You've been having a nightmare, Freddie, and I don't want to put this in your hand. And I noticed you ate another piece of pumpkin pie, too.
I guess maybe I did eat too much. Well, anyway, you know now there's nothing wrong except too much Thanksgiving dinner. But go sleep now, and no more screaming.
Please, no more. You really had me frightened.
Not half as frightened as I was. I thought that old gobbler had me for sure. I'm not sure if I'll ever want any more turkey. We'll probably want some more by tomorrow, but go to sleep now.
And pleasant dreams.
Good night, and I hope you're pleasant ones this time, Freddie. For our great nation, the 5th and 6th graders now present in skit and song Historical Hysteria.
I'll never finish this paper by tomorrow. I have the slightest idea what to write about. Boston Harvard's a teapot tonight. Boston Harvard's a teapot tonight. What? Who are you and what are you doing in my room?
We are the colonists, and I am Samuel Adams. These costumes protect our identities. The king has taxed too many items. Take, for instance, tonight we will all this team to the Boston Harbor as a protest.
This isn't the Boston Harbor. This is my bedroom.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Do you care for some tea?
Well, gee, thanks.
I hear you have to do a paper. I think the Boston Tea Party will make a perfect topic. Let me tell you all about it.
Who are you?
I didn't want to miss this gathering. I thought perhaps I could help you with your paper too. As a former newspaper man, I know how tough it is to find a story to write about.
Oh, go fly a kite. Are you really a newspaper man?
Most certainly. And I did fly kite with the kids and the string, proving that lightning is electricity. I like what you've done with my idea. What more things to write about than the Boston Harbor Tea Party? How about the Declaration of Independence? Or the Constitution? Or the first United States Post Office? I gave it my stamp of approval. What are you folks doing?
Stamping out your dough.
Any interest in inventions? I'd be happy to tell you about the Franklin stove with bifocal glasses.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Oh no, another one? Who are you?
Far here, ma'am. My midnight ride to make a lovely thing for your assignment, and I do have an excellent point of view. I warned the colonists that the British were marching on Concord. What an exciting time.
Fragile flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, where there's never a ghost or grave. Nor should all acquaintance be forgot. Keep your eye on the rainbow flag.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm Betsy Ross. I sew the first American flag, though I've heard the design is changed. But I can help you sew and report right up.
Mother, we thank you for the night and for the pleasant morning light, for respite, food, and loving care, and all that makes the day so fair.
Four little turkeys.
Little turkeys sleeping in a tree. One flew away. Then there were three little turkeys went looking for something blue. One found a bug. Little turkeys eating corn for fun. One ate too much. Then there was one little turkey hiding in the hay, and it wasn't found till Thanksgiving Day. Turkey, turkey in the yard, you better run away. Farmer Jones will look for you before Thanksgiving Day. Do not gobble quite so loud, and don't go near your pen. Quiet down and hide your head, he'll never find you then.
First grade presents The Pilgrims Came Home by Annette Wynne, and all in a word describing the joys of Thanksgiving.
The Pilgrims came across the sea and never thought of you and me. And yet it's very strange the way we think of them Thanksgiving Day. We tell their story old and true of how they sailed across the blue and found a new land to be free and built their homes quite near the sea. Every child knows well the tale of how they bravely turned the sail and journeyed many a day and night to worship God as they thought right. The people think that they were sad and brave. I'm sure that they were glad they made Thanksgiving Day. That's fun. We thank the Pilgrims, everyone. Be together, turkey talk and tangy weather. Age for harvest stored away, home and heart and holiday. A for autumn's frosty
We thank God for good minds that help us to learn about the world. The fourth grade will now present a choral reading entitled Geography Just Ask Me.
Some think we know none of it, but we'll show how much we know. In fact, we'll prove we love it. The continents, we know all 7. Let's hear them if that's so. Antarctica, Australia, two down, 5 to go. North America, South America, Asia, Europe too. Africa, that says them all. But wait, now we'll show you the states. There are 50 of them. We'll stand here and list them. Count them as we say them, to be sure we haven't missed them.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas,
California, Colorado, Connecticut, oh my jaw.
Florida, Georgia, Hawaii,
Idaho and Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, 15 done. Oh boy.
Kentucky, Tennessee, Louisiana, Maine,
Maryland, and Delaware, they're all here in my brains.
Massachusetts and Rhode Island, Michigan and of course,
Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, I feel hoarse.
Montana, Nevada, Nebraska, 20 more to go. New Hampshire and Vermont,
New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota too.
Ohio, Oklahoma, 10 more to work through.
Oregon, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and
South Dakota, Texas, Utah, almost to the end.
Virginia, Washington, West Virginia too.
Wisconsin and Wyoming. There, we said them all for you. Geography, can you believe it? Some think we never learned it, but we get A's and lots of praise. Now clap if you think we've earned it. I was walking there in the highway. I saw you love me, that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I'm only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy, and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and have a faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I'm nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor, and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing.
Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs.
Rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth. Beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, and endureth all things.
Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away.
For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect disappear. When I was a child, I talked like a child, I thought like a child, I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put all childish ways behind me.
Now we see but a poor reflection in the mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, as I am fully known. Now these 3 remain, faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Tonight, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grades will be presenting a play called Thanksgiving Nightmare by Janet Woolsey. Boy, am I sleepy, am I full too. But how I love Thanksgiving turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie. Yum, yum. I sure hope Mom doesn't miss this drumstick. And I sure hope she doesn't discover that I ate another piece of pumpkin pie before I came to bed either. I guess I'll eat this in bed.
love having me on my rep this year.
My idea's to bake him. What's Thanksgiving without pumpkin pie? He said to his mother only yesterday. She was planning to have ice cream for dessert, but no, he had to have pumpkin pie.
I wonder if he'd like to be peeled. Do you know how many of my relatives he's eaten? Not just today, they're eating them every day.
Now, friends, wait a moment. You all have good ideas, and I sympathize with you. That's nothing good old drumstick I've heard him sing more times than I like to remember. But don't you think we should give him a fair trial? Everybody deserves that.
Probably you're right, but it's hard once we found him. When today when he was eating some of my relatives, he had the nerve to complain they were too bitter. Not enough sugar, he told his mother. They are the sweetest little berries I ever knew.
There, don't cry. Mine didn't suit him either. You pour gravy on them until they were completely smothered. Makes them taste better, he said. You can imagine how that made me feel. It suits to be a habit with him. Nothing suits him as it is. You should see him sprinkle salt and butter on my relatives after he's popped them. Well, we're wasting time and we seem to be getting nowhere. Maybe Turkey Gobbler's right. Perhaps we should give him a fair trial. Oh, all right. I'll agree. So who'd make a good judge? I suppose Turkey Gobbler be the judge. Yes, you be the judge, Turkey Gobbler.
You're sure you want me, but that will leave the rest of you to be the jury and help me decide his fate. Shall we have a trial right here?
He seems as good a place as any.
Then please, everyone sit down. Let the prisoner be brought in. What is it? Who are you?
What do you want?
Freddie Burns, get up right away.
No, I don't want to. Go away, please. I don't know who you are. Freddie Burns, get out that bed! Oh, all right. But I was meant to, you know.
Who are you? Why do you know my name? Freddie Burns, we have brought you before us to give you a fair trial before we sentence you.
Sentence me? What have I done?
You will know in due time. Are you prepared to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I always tell the truth. That is almost always. See, I did, you. How can we believe him?
Oh, I'll tell you the truth. Honestly, I will. Just ask me anything. Very well. What day is this?
Thanksgiving Day, of course. I thought everyone knew that.
And what did you do today?
Let's see. I ate my breakfast. Then I watched my mother stuff the turkey. You did what? I watched my mother stuff
Remember your promise, stuff the what?
stuffed turkey.
And after the turkey was stuffed, what did you do?
Put it in the oven.
Shame!
What happened after that?
I went outdoors to play.
That's the first thing you said in your favor. How long did you stay outside?
Until my mother called me for dinner.
And what did you have for dinner besides my poor brother, of course?
Mashed potatoes with gravy. See, I told you so. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Please, lots of gravy. It makes the potatoes taste so good. Well, they're no good without it.
Go on, what else did you have?
Cranberry sauce. Well, not much of it. It was too bitter.
Did he say, isn't it not the cheese that cranberries out and stuffing them and calling them bitter?
That isn't all you had, was it?
You know, I had some pumpkin pie, too.
I knew he'd end up with that. I just knew it.
But he hasn't enough, so that ain't not something else. Well, not much of it. Only some nuts, apples, and popcorn later on in the afternoon. He says not much. Only some apples and popcorn. And nuts! That's all he had! Shame! 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 What are you going to do with me?
We don't know yet. We'll have to talk it over first. Freddie Burns, we have heard the evidence, and we find the prisoner guilty.
Don't find me guilty.
And we sentence you to roasting.
To roasting! To stewing! To baking! To cooking! To baking! Mother, you know now there's nothing wrong except too much Thanksgiving dinner. But go to sleep now and no more screaming.
Please, no more. You really had me frightened.
Not half as frightened as I was. I thought that little gobbler had me for sure. I'm not sure if I'll ever want any more turkey.
You probably want some more by tomorrow, but go to sleep now.
And pleasant dreams.
Good night, and I hope a pleasant one this time, too.
Showing how we are thankful for our great nation, the 5th and 6th graders now present its skit and song, Historical Hysteria.
I'll never finish this paper photo, Mom. I have the slightest idea what to write about.
Boston Harbor's a teapot tonight. Boston Harbor's a teapot tonight.
What? Who are you and what are you doing in my room?
We are the colonists, and I am Samuel Adams. These costumes protect our identities. The king has taxed too many items. Tea, for instance. Tonight we will dump all this tea into the Boston Harbor protest.
This isn't Boston Harbor, this is my bedroom.
Oh dear, I'm sorry. Would you care for some tea?
Well, gee, thanks.
I hear you have to do a paper. I think the Boston Tea Party would make a perfect topic. I can tell you all about it.
Who are you?
I didn't want to miss this gathering. I thought perhaps I could help you with your paper too. As a former newspaperman, I know how tough it is to find a story to write about.
Oh, go fly kite. Were you really a newspaper man?
Well, certainly, and I did fly a kite with the key at the end of the string, proving that lightning is electricity. I like what you've done with my idea. There are more things to write about than the Boston Harbor Tea Party. How about the Declaration of Independence, or the Constitution, or the first United States Post Office? I give it my stamp of approval. What are you folks doing?
Stamping out your joke.
Any interesting inventions? I'd be happy to tell you about the Franklin stove with the bifocal glasses.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Oh no, another one? Who are you?
Paul Revere, ma'am. My midnight ride will make a lovely thing for your assignment. And I do have an interesting point of view. I warned the colonists that the British were marching on Concord. What an exciting time.
Brindle flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, where there's never a ghost or red. But should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag.
Excuse me, ma'am.
I'm Betsy Ross. I sewed the first American flag, though I've heard the design is strange. But I can help you sew your report right up.
That one has always kept me in stitches.
Quiet! I'll have to leave. My family will be home soon and...
Did I hear family? Why, no one's more of a family man than I. I'm George Washington, and it's an honor to be called the father of this country. Jenny, I hear you have to do a paper. Is it an arithmetic paper? When I was 8, my favorite subject was arithmetic.
Watch out, Jenny. There are more stories about George than we could ever count. If we started now, we probably wouldn't finish before he fell asleep. But if he did, you could always tell the people that George Washington slept here.
Tell people I can't tell anybody about this. Nobody would ever believe it. Now, really, all of you must leave.
She does have a point there. At one time, I was a land surveyor, and it does seem there are far too many people in this small area.
You're telling me.
Well, it's just as long as I've come all